This morning, I saw Santa crying in an old, battered crossover. One of the back tires were raised to the donut, and I could see the small clothes rod hanging up in the front seat, where the large man sat, shuddering as he rested his wet face on white-gloved hands that gripped the car steering wheel as though it was the only life preserver bobbing in a black and wintry sea. It wasn't the real Santa, of course. The Harvest Mill Mall couldn't afford both a cookie shop and rental store, so the idea that they could pull the real deal seemed highly unlikely. Besides, I knew this guy, or at least knew of him. This week's Santa was Taylor Lemons, town drug and regional cautionary tale. A few years earlier, his kid had disappeared around Christmas, never to be seen again. Before the holiday rolled around again, he lost everything. His wife left him, he started drinking all the time, and before long, his lucrative job as a manager for this park outside the town went with his wife and little boy. It wasn't a small town exactly, but it was small enough that the word got around. With the gossip of all that he had lost, men and women counting the tale, embellishing it, wrapping it in the soft, smooth trappings of sympathy and regret, as though they had so much that it befallen the man called Taylor Lemons. But beneath that wrapping was a sharper, nasty thing, reserved sense of glee and voyeuristic sadism. A look that would see across their faces as they recounted the illusion of a human life. A look that said to the glad it had happened, that made it so much more important for their own good luck, while high the chosen God held them in esteem. Or, at the very least, it was a sign that the angel of despair had passed by their own door without pause, thrown off by the scent of blood already shed. Watching this man, his late 40s, tattered up in a shabby man's costume as he sat in his castle lobby, I didn't feel any glee or sense of blessing. I only felt shame and sadness, and oddly enough, guilt. I almost went over and checked on him, tapped on his window and wished him a Merry Christmas, at the very least, as if he was okay. But then he glared up. My motivation withered. His eyes were so red and so hungry, so raw and alone. I couldn't deal with that. I didn't know him. I couldn't help. What if he was crazy or dangerous? So instead, I just gave him a little wave and went them away. I could hear Uncle Mike's loud enough before I made it to the front door. I knew he was going for Christmas, of course, but the knowing had done little but give me the constant needle prick of excited dread, anticipation of loud stories as he steamrolled every conversation, awkward tension, he still drunk and more obnoxious, before turning the inevitable corner of being overly sensitive and apologizing to everyone for being such a soul. So, as far as I could tell, he only came because he was bored and lonely, and we only invited him because Mom felt sorry for him. But whatever the motivations, it got harder to stomach every year, and I found myself thinking of excuses to go run errands or hide in my room as much as possible. I closed the front door softly, hoping I could slip to the back of the house without anyone noticing. But, Lottie, come here, girl, give Uncle Mike a hug. He was ready to me before I turned around good, brushing me in an awkward bear hug that flooded my nose with the smell of stale beer and close cigarettes. Letting out a rumbling laugh, he swung me under his arm and guided me toward the living room. Come see what I brought to lighten up our Christmas. My eyes had found it, a monstrous tree, crowded into the back half of the living room. It clearly got down quite a bit, and still pressed against the ceiling as though it planned to burst through the roof and reach out into the sky. Mum was seeing lights on it, while Dad watched her work dubiously. It's, big. I looked back to Dad, trying to keep the irritation out of my voice. What happened to Wadri? He went to answer, but one beat him to it, a strange smile on her face. He put it back up here. Mike was good enough to bring this beautiful thing, so we had to make room for it. Isn't it great? I said, yeah, great. Mike, I couldn't help but add, but the old tree was pretty great too. Mike grinned and gave me a squeeze. No, I saw that thing. It was old and ragged, artificial too. No one of the fringe benefits is bringing a kick-ass tree for Christmas. I wanted to ask if it actually has permission to take one of the trees it's supposed to be guarding, but I suppressed the urge. No point in stirring up drama this early. Things would inevitably go downhill without me anyway. What was that noise? Mom glanced at my father with his eyebrow. What noise? It was getting late now. Dinner had been eaten. The single present had been unwrapped by everyone. Now he sat in the stoop, staring at a sappy Queen Card movie on TV. One might watch with the acting, and heartless strip of soundtrack with thick, wet snoring sounds that made me more than a little queasy. Dad was sitting up more now. There's, I don't know, there's a funny squeaking sound coming from somewhere. He glanced around before locking on the tree. I think coming from that thing. I frowned at him. I doubt that seriously. It's kind of like in that movie. He returned a frown, irritated wrinkling his brow. No, but I know what I... He rose for a second, cocking his head like a dog, catching signs of quarry. There, did you hear it? I nodded. I had heard something. Strange, soft drill sound, like a screen door squeaking shut in the distant room. But the noise didn't be far away. Dad was right. It was coming from the tree. He was on his feet now, holding up his phone to turn on his light, while walking up to it. I didn't tell him I was getting ready to poke fun at him, but I didn't think it was going to matter. He was determined looking as he reached the tree and lifted one of his heavy branches. I could only see the side of his face, but it seemed squint, shine light into the dark interior of the tree, enough to see his eyes widen, something small and black leapt out onto his face. He stumbled back with a scream, which was all the opening the thing needed. It scuttled from his chin and was gone inside as he fell to the floor, made a thrashing as he clawed at his throat. I could hear myself screaming now, eyes rolling the moment for her to help, to fix things, to make me understand that this wasn't really happening at all. Something. But there was one crawling into her ear, black legs sliding out of view as her eyes fluttered closed, and she began to jerk way out of the chair and onto the floor. My last hope, unconscious mind, was no hope at all. He hadn't stirred in the commotion, and even as I reached out to shake him away, I heard a screeching sound as something sailed past my face and landed in his chest. I was going to try and sort it off, but then I felt something on me too, digging sharp feet into my back as it crawled up towards my head. I started to shake it off or to take off my shirt, but my legs weren't working right. Nothing was. I couldn't move my arms. I couldn't breathe. I fell to the carpet, leaving the impact as the blood contracted to a pinprick of terror, and then it was gone. I woke up to snow fluttering down onto my cheeks. I was in a field, some strange field I didn't recognize, covered in thick snow. Beneath that, a lake and black winter forest, unlike anything I'd ever known. My parents might be nearby, dead or unconscious on the ground, and my initial confused panic became more focused as I remembered the tiny black things that had attacked us from the tree. That was when I heard a loud snort behind me. I turned and let out a gasp at what was slowly approaching. 9 massive deer with thick, shaggy fur, jagged horns that gleamed like metal in the cold moonlight and looked wickedly sharp. I thought it was was witnessing them. Instead, I felt the abject fear warring the icy dread in my chest as my mind fully taken what was coming toward me. I trudged across the snow lightly. Spindly white legs ended in heavy black hooves that go lightly, despite leaving barely a trace on the skin of the world. Several of the deer legs moved on angles, wanting to have 6 legs instead of 4, but all of that was secondary. My eyes were on the king. He was smaller than the rest, but not in stature. He carried the air of royalty, the surety of man. My impressions, a burning crown of red fire began to form between warped nests of bone that sprouted the sides of his head. My eyes squinted against that brilliant beacon as I heard its rough voice clawing in my head. Are you ready to do what you promised? I lifted my arm to block some of that terrible crimson light. Promised? What are you talking about? You must do what you promised. Complete what was begun, or all is for naught, and they will go into his mind, and you, O Draker, will fare far worse. Missing, if himself look at the thing with the blank crown. I haven't promised anything. I know what you're talking about. It was easy to think it never happened at all, until the dear brought me back to it. Had me do it again, choose it again, and I felt his head give, as I threw down into his stupid face. I gagged, stench of reindeer, as it came back to me now. It had lowered its face to mine, and so close, the smell and heat were unbearable. If only I wasn't too afraid to move. The master used his word. Your family will be free, as will you. And I felt a small, hopeful smile creeping onto my face. When they wake, you will all be back in your beds, and they will remember what happened to them. But they will remember your fulfilling that, what you did in the woods. Gasping all there, shook my head. They, no, they never knew that. Give up that. There was a rumbling from the chair that might have been a laugh. They do now. With that, the creature turned and began walking away. A procession of horrors followed him, even as he paused to look back. Giving me a final, level glare, he read something else out onto the snow before turning to walk away. I recognized it from a hidden grunt. I'd only seen one on TV years ago. I heard the burning tears-looking voice in my head again. It is what you asked for, what you deserved for being such a good girl. Enjoy your new doll. I said, the slime-coated bit of plastic and cloth that was already disappearing into the snow, barely able to recognize it now. In my peripheral vision, the snow-covered mountains of my family were fading away with everything else, and I could already feel myself slipping back into the warm darkness. None of this made sense. It wasn't fair. I looked up, ready to call out, demand an explanation or another chance, but the reindeer and their king were already gone into the dark, and I wasn't far behind. I awoke at home in bed, my spoiled prize tucked under my arm. It wasn't long before there was a pounding on my door.
Alright, that was the Vegan Beer, Creepypasta, like CreepyMcPasta. Like, no, have a nice next time.